Welcome to Awakening You channel. If you appreciate what we do, please support us. Thank you. Dear ones, I am Archangel Michael. I'm here once again, but today it will be a very calm video. I just wanted to give you some guidance. Nothing very serious, just some precautions that you should take during the period that will follow. This period, which you call Carnival, has already formed an egregore over the years, and it is not a beautiful egregore, it is not a positive egregore. I can even say that they are actually two egregores. Because there are those who actually play, have fun, just exude joy and good humor. So these are also capable of forming a small egregore, in relation to another. Why? Because in this time, it is the time in which, following the image that Sananda put to you this week, it is the time in which everyone who participates in the most antagonistic ways possible, kneels before evil. In what way? For drinks, for drugs, for indiscriminate and easy sex. So this behavior, typical of this time, has already created an egregore. This egregore is fed every year, even for a few days, it is enough to keep it vibrant throughout the year. So it doesn't end from one year to the next. Why doesn't it end from one year to the next? Because all those feelings are maintained. So easy and indiscriminate sex, uncontrolled drinking, drugs too, feed this egregore. It doesn't matter that it's not carnival. So this egregore is immense, I can tell you, because those who play with a pure heart are unfortunately very few and cannot placate all the malignancy on the other side. I can say that due to the viral, it won't happen completely as you know it, but it will happen. People are imbued with the meaning of carnival, people are thinking that this period is carnival, and even if they break the rules of their cities, everything will happen as it always has. Believe this. Because people actually want to play carnival. I wish this word was imperative, play, because playing is a child's thing, it's innocent and healthy fun. Unfortunately, that is not what happens at this time. Because it's as if all the limits, everything that is correct, were destroyed. So it's a period in which anything can be done, there are no limits, people give themselves over to depravity and lack of control, completely. So what do I come here today to share with you? For the planet's energy, nothing has changed, it's carnival. And we can tell you that we are dedicating a good part of our time and our concern to this. There is no point here in listing what could happen during this period, you are already more than aware of this. So I just come here to ask, I don't force anyone to do anything, but to ask that you who are awake, don't let yourselves sink into the sea of mud, don't throw away an entire achievement, all the work done over a year. Rest assured, this type of party will not be repeated in the fifth dimension. You will have parties, they will have and many, but not in this sense of debauchery at any cost, at any price. So once again I ask, stay away from any and all processes that could involve you in groups, whose vibrations will not be good. No matter how much you protect yourselves, no matter how much you put on your armor, the surroundings will be very strong. And it will end up that your own ego will break down all these barriers. Because deep down, you will think, I am protected, I can participate. No, not exactly this. Because when you agree to participate in something like this, your armor falls, because your conscience knows what's there. Your conscience knows that there, you will be immersed in the sea of drugs, drinks, sex, and other things. Then your armor, your defenses, will fall to the ground. Because you made a choice, you chose to be in that sea of mud, so don't count on them because they will be dissolved. So don't throw away a whole year's work. And then I can tell you what I have already said here, the fall will not be just a few meters, on that mountain you are climbing, it will be kilometers. And will there be time for you to rise again? Will you be able to recover your energy, your vibration, in time? I'm not saying here that the event will happen soon. But if so, will you be ready? Or did you throw yourself into the sea of mud, not for the last time? This is the last carnival. Very well, it will be the last carnival. And your entrance to the fifth dimension, that ticket was thrown away in the trash. Because maybe there isn't time for you to get it back. But you have free will, each one make their choice, each one do what their heart tells them. As we have said here too, and I will repeat, I will continue by your side, I will not abandon you. Of course, at a slightly greater distance, because you will push me away, and all the protection you had from me is a little shaken by the distance that I will be from you. But I repeat again, each of you has a choice and has free will. Do what you think is right. Another important point, it's like I said, effectively it is said that it will not happen, but it is your minds that run things in your world, not your governments. So for everyone's minds it is carnival, and this reverberates in the universe and the universe recognizes it as carnival. So it's also a guideline, follow whoever you want, avoid doing any type of procedure. If you are in the middle of lightning, stop, restart after carnival. Next Monday and next Tuesday, there will be no videos, because I will also be respecting all this time. It's not a question of fear, my brothers, it's a question of making what we're saying count. Everyone will be focused on this thought, it's carnival. Even those who don't play, don't go out, don't do anything like that, don't dive into the sea of mud, internally their conscience knows that it's carnival, so conscience is the one in charge. And if you feel in your hearts it's carnival, you connect to that egregore. This is how it works, thought connects to the egregore. So what's the point of doing procedures, linked to such a negative egregore? You may have surprises during the procedure, because this egregore is not small and it is not weak. And I can tell you, it is not to be afraid, there is no place for fear here, but it will be the moment for a small reactivation of their strength, due to what people will be doing during this period, in which they only increase that egregore. And increasing that egregore increases their power. You may wonder if we can do anything about this egregore. No, exactly because of your free will. You will only destroy this egregore when the power of love, when the power of serenity, of appropriate behavior, is greater than the opposite, then you eliminate this egregore. Until that happens, it will remain there. And I can tell you once again, it is immense, and with every moment like this on your planet, it only increases. So avoid doing any type of procedure this week. We are closing this period today, we will reopen on Wednesday. Avoid any type of connection with the sky, even meditations, be careful. It's interesting, because many will think we are scared, and we are backing down. Neither this nor that. We just have to watch with great sadness as humanity degrades. We have to watch with great sadness as humanity sinks into the sea of mud. Why? Because you have free will. And about that we can do nothing, just observe and try to contain as much as possible the actions they are planning. So this will be our great purpose in this period, watch them and counter whatever they are planning. This we can do, and we will do. So whatever they are planning, they won't be able to do anything. As for your behavior, we can't do anything. When this whole period is over, then you will pick up the pieces of what's left of you. For those who sink into the lake of mud, and try to climb that mountain again, I will tell you, it won't be easy, you will have thrown away a lot of time. So think hard. Think hard if you really want to lose everything you've achieved all this time. My focus here is precisely on those who are awake, who are on this journey, the rest are not aware of anything, but you are. So I hope that even with free will, you make a choice, the choice to remain enlightened, to remain a part of this entire process. Keep your armor, keep your protections, because even connected, that egregore by the thought of the period itself, you will be protected, as long as you remain balanced, you remain well. There's no point, I'm not going to play with anyone. I'm going to stay alone in my house, with my family, but I'm going to spend the 4 days drunk, is that right? Think about. You may not have mixed in there in the sea of mud, but you dragged the ground, you got dirty, and it won't be easy to get that dirt out, because you let addiction and pleasure speak louder. So be careful what you will lose. It's just that. I'm coming here to warn you, you have more to lose than to gain. So once again, avoid any procedures at this time. From Wednesday everything is open. But from tomorrow until Tuesday, do nothing. I would tell you that from today, Friday, it would be interesting for you to do nothing. Because that egregore is already starting to be fed today, in fact, it already is, in some places. So who is doing the ray procedure, the ray walk, it doesn't matter, don't do anything, stop and start again when it's over on Wednesday. But I say again, it's your choice. Oh no, I'm going to keep doing it, because none of this makes sense to me. Very well, keep going, just don't complain later, in case something goes wrong. We know why we are saying this. Just think about this, a lot of things you don't understand, a lot of things you're still a little reluctant to accept when we talk. We know why we speak. Believe whoever wants, follow whoever wants. It's just a warning. Free will is in your hands. You will make choices, and the ones who will reap the harvest up front will be you, not us. I am Archangel Michael. I'm here, more alert than ever. Listen to my words. And rest assured, you won't regret it.